with tears inside, calling out your name as you shut the door behind you. And now I wonder, why won't you come back? Love me, hold me, need me, like the way you used to do, when it was just me and you. Don't go, I need you, I'll never mislead you. Give this love another chance. Take my hand and let me have this dance. Tomorrow is another day, so sit around and waste away without you, baby. Oh, without you, baby. My life used to be in blue, now it's mostly filled with gloom. I miss you, baby. Yeah, I miss you, baby. I said goodbye with tears inside, calling out your name as you shut the door behind you. And now I wonder, why won't you come back? Love me, hold me, need me, like the way you used to do, when it was just me and you. Don't go, I need you, I'll never mislead you. Give this love another chance. Take my hand and let me have this dance.
So, tell me what it is, what you want from me, what you want from me. Tell me what it is, don't tell me what it ain't. They try to throw salt, it just made the pressure raise. Going through a phase, gotta get myself out it. Don't talk about it, boy, they said you gotta be about it. So I be trying to face the world head on. Front seat riding, cruising down the meadows. Pedal to the meadow, cool breeze blowing down the windows. Calm trees, blowing trees, get that boy some headroom. On the interstate in traffic, but I swerve out. So what's the moves for the night? What's the word now? What's the links? Hit me up, we could go now. I got hella pieces, she got hella features. Get me hella geeked up, she be blowing shisha. Reefer on me loud, hope them boys don't creep up. I don't know a thing if you do not speak up. In my own world, I don't try to keep up.
Tell me what you want, don't be tryna front like I ain't what you want. I ain't here to stun, let me take you out for lunch. I'ma get you drunk, yeah, filling on your buns. Licks in the blunt, I got ash in my cup. All these girls showing up, but I don't give a fuck. Cause you the one I want, girl, you the one I want. Girl, you the one I want. Hey, come and show me love. Shorty wanna be a rider, and I'm feeling high, I can't deny it. She a bad joint named Maya, and when I seen her, man, she look fire. She got me feeling higher than the sour, so I'm tryna feel how I feel inside her. I asked her what she doing, she like nada. So she just chillin', about to get up in the shower. I said, alright, cool, I'ma be there in an hour. I just wanna live like a Kuna and Matata. I ain't got no time for no baby mama drama. All about my comments, my letters, no tomatoes. Always bragging what they got up in they wallet. Ain't no really telling if we lit to see tomorrow. Get it on my own, I ain't really tryna bar. So I stay fly, gotta dress up in designer,
Tell me what it is.
Hey.
What you want from me?
What you want from me?
tell me
Tell
what
me
it
what it
is. Don't
is.
tell me
Tell
what
me
it
what it
ain't.
is.
They try to
Good
throw
morning,
salt,
y'all.
just leave
Good
the
morning.
pressure
Good
raise.
morning.
Going
Good
through a
morning.
phase,
Good
gotta get myself
morning.
out it. Don't talk about it, put
Good to
it
see
in.
everybody's
Gotta
bright,
be
smiling
about it.
faces,
So I can
man.
turn my
Happy
faces
Saturday,
off.
and
Don't
welcome
need to
again
trust
to
people.
another
People say
episode
God in
of
meadows.
Beer
Pastures
the
green for
Bonnet
kings. Got the breeze
Chronicles
blowing
with
down the
your
windows.
host,
Don't
James
need
Bill
no
Williams, DJ
drama. Just
Exclusive,
let it roll.
is in the building. Good morning, everyone. Good to see everybody this morning. Hope everyone is doing well. Man, I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. As they say back in the old days. I'm tired, boss. Hope everyone is doing well, man. Good to see everybody this morning. Let's see. Let's do my little roll call real quick. We got Brian West, who's first. What's going on, Brian? Good morning to you. Tyler Hackner. Yogi Pretzel, Alicia, good morning. Roller Dragon, welcome. Infinite Content. Shade Dragon, good morning. J Row 49, good morning. Orpheus Alcon, good morning to you. Shout out Mama and Daddy, who is lurking somewhere as well, too. So shout out to everybody. Good to see everybody's bright and smiling faces, man. Let's see here. You know what I like to do every time we start the show, man. Let's do a mental health check-in. Let's see where you are this morning. I am about a seven, seven-ish. Yeah, a good seven, I'll say. So drop your rating in the chat, man. Let's see where everybody's at this morning. Fatal Flaw, good morning to you. JN Lee, good morning. Meat Cakes. Some of these screen names, I swear. I swear for Lord. Big Buddha, what's going on? Good morning. You, even though you're late, you right on time. Right on time. Again, right now we're gonna do our ratings check-in. Again, I'm about a 7 this morning. You know, I just got my coffee Saturday morning. I'm up early. So, yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Shade says a 7.5. Tired as hell, but not bad. Okay, good job, Shade. Let's see. Infinite says about a 5. Ooh, hope it gets better, Infinite. Rough week. I hear that. Fatal Flaw says 7 with no complaints. Same. I think that's where I am. 7 with no complaints. Most definitely. Mario Drake, good morning to you. Meat Cake says a 7.8. Okay, that's pretty good. I feel that. Tyler Hackner says an 8. Alicia says, I got to pull an 11. Woo, my gosh. Bless you. Bless you, child. Bless you. You can make this, okay, Alicia? Tyler says he's about an 8, but tired. I hear that. Roller says rating of 4, raining here. The body hates low pressure. I feel you. I wish we could switch and you can get the heat out here because it feels like hell outside and it's only 9:00 in the morning. And I'll take the rain. I love the rain, like literally love the rain. So I'll take that rain any day. Yogi Pretzel says about a 6. Okay, Yogi, hope it gets better for you as well too. And yeah, all right. Keep dropping your ratings, man, in the chat room, and we'll get them up on the screen, man. But we're gonna get this thing started. We're gonna review some clips today. But before we start reviewing some clips, let's talk about the only travesty and joke of America that we are. Thursday, the Orange Man finally turned himself in here in Atlanta, Georgia. It was a spectacle, to say the least. But it was quite funny. I think the whole time I was started watching the press conferences about 6:00. Excuse me. And then like next thing you know, he landed. And I swear this is the quickest I've ever seen anybody move through Atlanta. He landed at about 7:00, somewhere around that time. By the time he landed, just as soon as he landed off the plane, got to the jail probably in 15, 20 minutes, spent 25 minutes in the jail doing the booking and doing all that other stuff to get processed, left, back on the plane, and up in the air. Excuse me. When I tell you, never seen anybody move through Atlanta that quick. This man was on the ground and back in the air within under an hour. I'll say under an hour. Yeah. But anywho, we have that mugshot. And of course, we have to show it. So, David, please bless our screens this morning with the Orange Man's good old ugly ass mugshot for your viewing pleasure. Donald J. Trump. If David hears me. David. Okay, we coming. Okay, y'all, 1 second. Oh, right, Roller. That motorcade. If you saw, they the way they were making it seem was like every presidential, uh, everyone that's been a president or whatever, they have this motorcade that's that size. Man, he had at least 20 motorcycles. It was 10 in the motorcade itself. And then when I tell you street shut down everywhere, man, I was like, my God, boy, this is amazing. Faithful says they make regular people take their wigs off. Right. I want they to make his take his off. So that's funny. So we're just waiting, y'all, to see this mugshot once David gets that pulled up. Let's see. J Ro, while we're waiting for that, lead off some of your ratings. J Ro said he was about an 8. All right, J Ro. There we go. Make sure I got that. Jack, wait, are we going on a scale of 1 to 10? Yes. How about 9.75? Okay, Jack, that's good. I like to hear that. All right, here we go. We got something happening on screen. Boom. The orange man himself. Somebody had a picture. It was an orange with a lemon peel as the wig. And when I tell you it was the best thing I've ever seen, I love it. Love it. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, is this your king? Is this your king? Y'all just wait till next week, though. I'm going to have something for y'all. Y'all be looking out for it. Y'all be looking out for it, man. I'll make sure that we have it posted, but just be looking out for it. So now he was the last one turned himself in yesterday. And of course, there's one person that still hasn't bonded out yet. And of course, he's the black man. I keep telling y'all ninjas. But no, you want to be the only dumbass that go up there and now look at you. Ass still in goddamn jail. Chilling by your damn self while everybody else done bonded out and worked out everything. Your ass, Mr. Harrison, whatever your name is stuck in that damn jail cell. Should have done better. Anywho, now that everybody has turned themselves in, we now get a full look at the roster. David, if you could drop that other photo that has all of their mugshots together. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in goddamn Gotham City. You see it. Mm-hmm. Take a look. Familiarize yourself. Giuliani as the Penguin, I think that's freaking amazing. Let's see. Catwoman. This chick, what is her name? Tristan Cat. I don't know what her name is. The black lady that was Kanye West publicist. I just saw the video of her trying to convince Miss Ruby about what's gonna happen if she doesn't back off or if she doesn't say it was some voter fraud or something. I'm like, are you for real? Did you really go after Auntie like that on a recorded video? You so goddamn stupid. You just stupid as hell. Just dumb. Most of these people I don't know. I'm just putting out the ones I am familiar with. Giuliani and Trump. That's it. Mark Meadows, I know he's in there somewhere. I saw him. But when I tell y'all, it's hilarious. This y'all people, man. Trevian Cootie. Excuse me, that's her name. Trevian Cootie. That's her name. And she looked like Catwoman. David, I don't know if you can zoom in on that picture. Jay West, she does. She does look like she should be on the movie Smile. Most definitely. Like, my gosh, man. These people are crazy. Anywho, we'll see what happens next with all of this, man. Of course, everybody has turned themselves in. Only one that's still in jail is the cone head looking sucker right there in the top corner. The black guy still in jail. But who's surprised? I'm not. we'll keep it locked and we'll see what happens. All right, y'all. Let's get into some clips because I'm sick of looking at these scamming ass people on our screen. So the first clip that we're going to bring up today. So remember I told you I saw Beyonce. What was that, last week, 2 weeks ago now? I don't know. I feel like it was just yesterday. But there was a challenge that's going around that Beyonce's doing at all of her concerts. So everybody on mute concert. So she started doing this. Look around, everybody on mute, and everybody's supposed to shut the hell up, right? That's what everybody does. They shut the hell up. Now, overseas, they never got it. When she got here to America, it started taking off. So when it got to Atlanta, man, all 3 nights, we shut the hell up. Now, granted, she went to St. Louis the other night. They wouldn't shut the hell up. They was just like, y'all know how to shut up. Anywho, the power of Beyonce is all over the place. So bad that this young lady has used it in her class, the Everybody on Mute Challenge. So let's take a look at this video and see how she teaches her class and does the Everybody on Mute Challenge for her students. David, that is the... Let me see. See if David gets it. There we go.
I was on Instagram and immediately I was like, yes, I'm doing that today. Just wait. How many of us listen to Beyonce? Yeah, some people. You don't know who Beyonce is? It's okay. It's okay if you don't.
Ooh, no, it's not okay.
You heard her on the news? On the radio? No? Okay. I have a seat for you. So I want to do a new call to action because remember I told you guys I went to her concert and I had an amazing time and that's why my voice is kind of gone. So you know how I say class, 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 and you guys say what? Yes. Or if I say flat tire, you say. So this is a new one.
That was
if
cute.
I say, look around, everybody on mute. What does mute mean? It means freeze. It means what else, Jason? Quiet. Everybody talk really, really loud. Go ahead. Let's talk. I didn't say scream. I just said talk. Just chatter. Chatter. Look around, everybody on mute. All right, nice.
That was so adorable. Like the little kids, they did it all. Good job, kids. Because the grown-ups don't know what the hell they doing and they don't know how to shut the hell up when she say, look around, everybody on mute. What's so hard? Shut up. Anywho, shout out to that teacher man that's bringing the best of Beyonce into the classroom. All right, our next clip we're going to look at is the one above the Trump videos, David. This man traveled to the future. Yeah, he traveled to the future, and this is what he found.
Oh, there are still people left alive. Okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but what year is this?
It's 2073.
The time machine worked. It's been 50 years. Are you alone, or are there other survivors?
Survivors?
Yes! Our climate was on the brink of collapse. Did humanity not get driven underground? I was sent here to salvage what I can and hopefully find a clue to avoid the inevitable annihilation that our scientists warned us about.
Oh, right, that. Yeah, no, everything's good. In fact, better than good. Humanity's thriving. The global average temperature is 70 degrees. Everybody on Earth has access to food, fresh water, housing, education. We've all but eradicated disease, and you have to go back 3 generations to find anyone who remembers war.
How is that even possible?
Okay, you're not gonna believe me, but turns out Jesus was real. And he came back.
And he created this paradise on Earth?
No. No. He just took all the Christians with him. Yeah, the rapture happened and we got left behind, and without the Christians holding us back, we actually progressed as a society.
Well, I'll be damned.
Technically, yes.
But now I said, I'll be damned. Technically, yes. But no, but for real, what if that's like what happens for real? The rapture comes, everybody goes, and then when they go, and it's just like Earth becomes this like populous, this oasis of beauty and everything else. Because y'all already know what I say is we already on hell on earth anyway. So when we die, we go to heaven, the actual heaven. Like this is hell. Then we go to earth maybe, and then heaven is like the after part of it. Don't get me started. It's the whole conspiracy theory that I have in my head. But yes, I can see this happening. The rapture comes, all Christians are... That is so terrible. so terrible, but I freaking love it, man. So maybe when the rapture comes, everything will be saved. We'll see. Moving right along, our next clip that we're gonna look at today. I found this clip online, and it was I'm not sure if it's a how can I say it? I don't know if it's a school council meeting or some kind of meeting that one of these students is at, or a parent or somebody, and she makes some very, very good points about books being banned in the classroom and everything else. So let's check this out. Books make me a better person, David. Jam tune. David's working, y'all. He's working. Oh, David, it's the one that says, books make me a better person. I green checked it. There we go.
I read this is how it all gendered was wrong, but I read this is how it always is and changed my mind. I was taught that slavery wasn't so bad, but I read the Underground Railroad and changed my mind. I was taught that illegal immigrants were bad, but then I read American Dirt and changed my mind. How does banning books protect children unless reading might cause children to think beyond the absolutes some adults force on them? The absolutes in my childhood were grounded in prejudice, hate, bigotry, homophobia, and misogyny. I'm thankful for books that showed me a different version of the world than the one I experienced. It made me more open-minded and compassionate towards humankind. Books made me a better person. Perhaps those who believe the banning books will protect children have never read a book, and therefore are still living in the world of absolutes that another person has said. Here's an idea. Let's give those individuals the entire book to read instead of the excerpts that they found on the internet, so that they too might become better humans. Next, let's read all of Virginia Code 18, the code being used to support this ban, and give extra attention to the exceptions, which explicitly states that none of this code applies to schools or libraries. Finally, if we really want to protect children, let's use actual evidence to see what is harming their innocence and do something about that. A quick Google search reveals that this is guns, not books.
Mama said that. God dang it. I don't understand, and sometimes I don't realize why don't some parents or teachers or any other people in the community stand up and discuss these things? You know, I've never gone to one of these council meetings. Of course, I don't have children, but it's just like, is it something like, are the parents scared to say something? Are they scared that the kids will be shunned in school? Or I don't get it, because that made a whole lot of sense. And I'm sure if she's not the only one that thought it, I'm sure it's several other people that thought it. And I thought there's always strength in numbers, right? So if there's strength in numbers, then why can't we all just get together and just make these people change and see the way that shit should be, instead of just like leaving it as is and being okay with it? Money, maybe? Is that what it is? Who knows? Because I don't. And I'm kind of sick of it, because at this point, y'all just, it's stupid. But yeah, it makes no sense to me. But shout out to this teacher, man. Of course, it looks like this is in Virginia, and this is what every person does. They'll take that one little piece of line out of something that's been in somebody's code, and they'll use that, okay, to shun or bring this rule, like, okay, we got to ban this book because it breaks this code, this one sentence, not the whole sentence, but this one part of the sentence right there. It says that we can ban this book. Y'all some dumbasses, man. Just dumb as hell. Dumb as dishwater, as Donovan V. Wells would say. Shout out to Donovan Wells, man, at Bethune-Cookman University, okay? But just dumb as dishwater. It makes no sense to me. But don't get me started, please. Don't get me started. All right, y'all, let's move right along, because we are running out of time here. Like it or not, it's coming up next. And I do want to get through at least one or two more clips. So let's do one funny. Let's do a public service announcement real quick. You know, we have to pay some bills. So I do have a commercials now that we started playing, and we'll play this one. This will be the first one. I think you guys will like it. Parental advisory is then go ahead and put that out there. Is whatever advised. If you got kids, child, cover their ears up. David is the one that's 11 seconds. Shout out to Latif in the chat room. Latif, Lonzy, what's going on, y'all? Good morning to you. And the Jamon 93, what's going on? Oh, not that one, David. But I mean, that one's a good one. Let's start with that one. Let's go ahead and play that one, David, as well, too, because I've actually been wanting to play this one for the past like 2 or 3 weeks. So let's start with that one and then go to the other one. I'm a green checking in Slack.
Judgment comes for you, 'cause it's gonna come and I'm gonna miss everybody out of rolling clothes like I ain't looked at a while.
Rolling up my cake. Hey man, if you ever having a bad day, just listen to what Bone Thugs and Harmony said. And I'm in the body in the and silent. You know, look my hippopotamus. All right, David, let's do the next PSA. Y'all gonna kick me off the air after a while. I swear y'all is. Bluebird, good morning.
To you, I do be eating ass, but not just any ass. High class ass. Boutique. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I do be eating ass, but not just any ass. High class ass. Boutique, if you will. Little butt crack caviar. Couche mignon. Lie to you, I do be eating ass, but not just any ass. High class ass. Boutique, if you will. Little butt crack caviar. Couche mignon.
Wait, if you're gonna show that one, you got to show what it was based on. I got to see if I can find it.
Please do, because when I saw that, I was like, "That's freaking hilarious, man." This message is sponsored by Boutte Couche Mignon. Right, child. That's gonna be the new thing. Couche Mignon. Boutte. Hey man, we got to keep the bills paid somehow, okay? All right, so one last one before we, okay, Davey, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna see. Okay, let's see. All right, we got 2 more. The next one, David, that we're gonna look at is about this comedian. I just found her as well too. You know, late nights you just scroll on Instagram, you see something. Now that's funny as hell. I need to go ahead and save this, and I'm gonna play it for y'all today. And that's what happens. So this one is a comedian. I forgot her name, but she does like shows where she reads the writings on the bathroom wall. She reads them, makes songs with them, and when I tell you, it's just like my new addiction. I love it. I love it so much. David, it's the I like writing on walls.
Writing on walls, fuck you society, Dan, this is actually a door, not a wall. Regard society, follow your dreams. I literally only have nightmares. Question everything. Why? Yo girl, on a scale of 1 to America, how free are you tonight? That's a great line. But underneath it, someone wrote, Germany 1942.
Caitlin Cook is her name. The writing's on the stall. She's like, I like running on walls. F-U society, Dan. That's my new one, okay? All right, and lastly, y'all, let's do our last clip. We did one last time, and when I tell you this guy makes me laugh so dang on much because it's just so serious. He's just like, it's like the jokes I'm about to tell you are not funny, so don't laugh. So let's see if y'all can last it, make it through, because I can tell you, I did not. So here we go. The jokes I'm about to tell you are not funny. So don't laugh.
About to tell her not funny, so don't laugh. What's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer? A hooker can wash her crack and resell it. It's not funny. Police have confirmed that a man that tragically fell from an 18th floor nightclub was indeed not a bouncer. It's not funny. What do you get when you cross a bear and a mountain lion? Killed. You get killed. It's not funny. Being kissed while you're asleep is one of the purest forms of love. Unless you're in prison. It's not funny. Why doesn't Smokey the Bear have any kids? Because every time his wife gets hot, he covers her with dirt and beats her with a shovel. It's not funny. Don't laugh.
Oh my God, that's right, Jeff. Me too. Oh man. Damn that. I can't help but laugh. Them shits is funny, man. Them shits is really good. For real, for real. All right, David found that clip for us, and yes, I definitely want to see it. So, David, if you want to play the first one, actually play the clip that you have first, and then we'll play the other one that I bought after. So, yeah, let's take a look.
All right, so real quick, sort of a trigger warning, maybe. And be careful in the chat. No, don't be ripping on her too hard for the way she's talking. But yeah, so if you don't, her name is Taryn Manning. If you don't know her, I think she was on Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah.
This is real life, though. This is real life. I'll let her do the explaining.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to pull over because I'm just like, I don't want to like cause crashes because I'm just so rooted right now. So the man that I've been messing with is a married man, and every night, well, for about 3 nights in a row, or even maybe there's a night in between, I was licking his butthole. Yep. Because he liked it. And I didn't mind doing it. Does that bother? Is that weird? Yeah. And that is what demons do. So we drove all the way down to Newport Beach today so I could buy him a boat. I was so in love, so I thought, so I could buy this gentleman a boat. And I brought cash to put a down payment down. Like, I really loved him. I was like, yes, like, we're into the same thing. Like, we're kinky, blah, blah, blah. And his wife, because he's married, and I feel so bad because I can't stand her.
Jam to him, she is.
I can't stand his wife. Because she wasn't even like, wait, what? You've been messing with my man? She said, you lunatic, you get out of my life or I'll get an RO on you. No, I'll put your ass in jail. Anyway, so I've been licking your man's butthole for weeks on end because he likes it a lot, and I do it to him, and he comes to me, and it happens. And that's a lot. I know it's a lot of information, but I'm the lunatic, right? No, I'm just single, very single. And he came to me. So you don't accuse me of being a lunatic, but I'll tell you one thing, lady. You want to put me in jail? I'll put you in jail so fast, your head will be spinning. Don't you ever threaten me. And I will show you how I do. Don't you ever threaten me. When your husband came to me to get his butthole licked. Don't you ever threaten me again, Leanne. You dumbass. What are you thinking? I cannot believe you. You've lost it. Not I. Not I. I brought your husband to Newport Beach. We drove all the way together. We had so much fun. He has his hand on my leg the whole time. Most of the time, finger banging me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie anymore about
Wow.
I had no underoos on, and every time licking his fingers, and you're to buy him a boat, and all day we went on a boat, the boat that he wants, and I was gonna buy it for him, and then he messed up real bad today.
David get God's favorite
And you're coming
mathematician.
after me.
Come
No, it ain't gonna happen, lady. You made a huge mistake. In the name of, you're dusted. Dusted. I ain't scared of you. You should be scared of me.
God's favorite mathematician said, "Damn, she hasn't been the same since Terrence Howard got locked up in Hustle and Flow. She hasn't." Okay, so now if y'all are wondering, that's where my clip came from. Now, David, if you want to play the clip that I bought, you can play that one. So now you know where this came from. Go ahead, David.
To you, I do be eating ass, but not just any ass. High class ass. Bouquet, if you will. Little butt crack caviar. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I do be eating ass, but not just any ass. High class ass. Bouquet, if you will. Little butt crack caviar. Couche mignon.
Couche mignon. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for me. Beard Bonnet Chronicles. Of course, I had to read some Couche Mignon on the BBC. Why not? Okay. Anyway, your affirmation for the day before Rebecca cusses me out is: my soul is connected to that of a higher power. My soul is connected to that of a higher power. It doesn't have to be a higher power as God, Yahweh, is whatever you believe in, whatever the universe has for you. That's what your higher purpose is, man. Love y'all, mean it. We will see y'all in a few. Y'all stay tuned. Like it or not, coming up next. Love y'all, man. See y'all next Tuesday. Beard Bonnet Chronicles next Thursday. Love y'all, mean it. Deuces.
Like so. Tell me what it is. What you want from me. What you want from me. Tell me what it is, don't tell me what it ain't. They try to throw salt, it just made the pressure raise. Going through a phase, gotta get myself out it. Don't talk about it, boy, they said you gotta be about it. So I be trying to face the world head on. Front seat riding, cruising down the meadows. Pedal to the meadow, cool breeze blowing down the windows. Calm trees, blowing trees, get that boy some headroom. On the interstate in traffic, but I swerve out. What's the moves for the night? What's the word now? What's the links? Hit me up, we could go now. I got hella pieces, she got hella features. Get me hella geeked up, she be blowing shisha. Reefer on me loud, hope them boys don't creep up. I don't know a thing if you do not speak up. In my own world, I don't try to keep
Girl,
up.
tell me what you want. Don't be tryna front like I ain't what you want. I ain't here to stun, let me take you out for lunch. I'ma get you drunk, yeah, feeling on your buns. Licks in the blunt, I got ash in my cup. All these girls showing up, but I don't give a fuck. Cause you the one I want, girl, you the one I want. Girl, you the one I want. Hey, come and show me why you wanna be a rider.
Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Like It or Not. Rebecca Azor is in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, or real life-ish. I live in life in the ATL. Benjamin, yeah, that's my man. He's always coming up with the master plan. Politics, scheming, or trying to find the meaning of life. And while the feds keeps us in strife. I'm your DJ. I really don't need no introduction right now, but you know what? I stay dropping them jams. Y'all know who I am. Good hope, dad jokes, culture-ish, politics. What you're hearing right now was the culmination of all of this. I started out with a mic in my hand, and I graduated to a plethora of fans. I love bringing joy to the people. It makes me feel great, makes me feel regal. I do what I do for you. 8 p.m. Friday, you know how we do. Let's go. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Let's start this damn show. Let's go.
Like It or Not starts now.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning and welcome to Like It or Not, where we're free to tell the truth.
And not care who doesn't like it.
I tried to look like something for y'all this morning.
Hey, girl, you smacking this gum. Look, girl, if you don't
It's not even gum, it's a cough drop.
I
I tried to chew it fast. So I can try. No jewelry, feet down face.
Mm-hmm. So I got a whole other t-shirt on under here because I was gonna do the white t-shirt first. Then I found this. I'm just like, let me put this on top of it because I don't feel like it. The beard was looking a mess. It's just like, let me just throw it out. Let's throw it all together.
Honey, let me try to pull this back and give y'all a look. Welcome to Like It or Not, where we're free to tell the truth.
And not care who doesn't like it.
How y'all doing this morning? I know, right? Right.
I'm tired.
The sun is out and I'm feeling okay. I hope you have a really good day. Try to start off with some positive vibes.
See, there you go. I appreciate it. Yeah, that sun need to go his ass back in the cloud somewhere,
Because,
and the
honey,
rain need to come up because it feel like
because baby, send the rain, yeah, send the rain. Hey, that's what they say in the church. Because baby, we wake up,
child,
and it's 80 degrees. I go
80.
80. 80 is not supposed to be at 9 p.m. I mean, excuse me, at 9 a.m. or p.m.
Or p.m. You right too.
I gotta play this song from a.m. to p.m. That's a good song. Remember that song from back in the day?
Oh man, was that Christina Milian?
My spirit, just came into my spirit.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Anywho, it is a really like right now. I can look and see on the weather channel, with the weather app, and right now, in my location at 10:16 a.m., it's 84 degrees.
Yeah, 84
degrees at 10:16 a.m.
Yeah.
In the city of Atlanta right now, it is 86 degrees. And just understanding that.
Fix it, Jesus.
Come on. That's 3 degrees away from 90 in the morning time. Today, our high is going to be at 96 in my area. I think we're hitting 98 in the city of Atlanta. And so now you know what the real feel is going to be. Hop into your vehicle. Just take a look. It's going to be over 110. Yesterday, as I went and trekked over to Atlanta in the middle of the day to go start to set up to host a Friday wedding, I baked like a rotisserie.
I was just about to say.
You know why? Because I was moving I was just moving everywhere, trying to find a piece of shade. What's interesting is Black people at this particular wedding were going in and out of the doors because it was hot. They had water, everything. But this white couple happened to come in front of us. They were the minority at this wedding. And they happened to step at the door. It's 1,000.75 degrees outside.
Standing in the
And this
sun.
white couple that decided who came before us to stand at the doorway didn't want us to come in. They said, hey, hold on, they're taking pictures. Brother was with me. We did a brother-sister duo hosting event yesterday. And he said, yo, Bet, why you sit at the door? And I'm like, I don't know. They said stop. And I walked back to the door. They're like, they're taking pictures. Then I had to be like, I'm the host. A black man came out and was like, why y'all standing outside? And I said, these whites wanted the police and let me bake as a rotisserie chicken outside. I got boobs now. So right up under here, I don't have to wear bras. I got nice boobs. But right up under here, baby, as soon as I walked out from my home to get to the car, that under boob sweat. And for me, guys, I know there are women who can go all dainty and all that. My skin looks good in the sun. Like, I love that. It just glows. Like, I love that for me. But I'm a sweaty girl, right? When you go outside, baby, double up on deodorant in those creases. Prevent the sweat. Put a little baby powder up under there. But for me, in my house, in my body, baby, I wear satin. I wear like these thin pieces of clothes. And it just, baby, right up under here.
Child.
Right up under here. I'm a sweaty girl. My mustache.
These double B cut.
My mustache line. Baby, right up under here. You know I'm mad when the mustache starts sweating or the no, but you know it's hot when immediately the little 5 droplets go right up under here.
Right under here.
And then right up under here. And then when I'm really hot, it starts to go right up under my sleep bags, right up under here, grocery bag. Baby, it's hot.
See, mine, you already know mine. When this head starts sweating, it's just like, that's why I hate having a bald head in the summer. But it is what it is because it ain't gonna grow back no more. So that's all I'm getting. I hate David zoom the hell in.
Did you zoom in for my mustache? Because it's not here today. I actually hit that.
Waxed it, didn't you?
Yeah, this is clean. We're clean right now. So David, you are. See, don't be the white person at the door right now.
He's been the gatekeeper. He's gatekeeping.
Don't do that.
And so when I tell you though, just the head, everything. When I went to the Beyonce concert, it was one of those days where it feel like how it is now. And I had a bandana on. Child, when we got into the CNN Center to eat some food, took that bandana off. We ain't been outside over maybe 30, 45 minutes. The bandana just rang out full of water. I'm just like, damn, I don't even want to put this back on.
And it's not even because you're sweaty like that. I mean, because you probably are. But it was because it was so hot that the app, Google app or Apple, whatever, was saying, you're reaching an area that is extremely hot. Pull over and get water.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's that hot. No, it's so serious. Like, I'm a Florida girl.
Yeah.
We have one season. One. And here I am baking. Over the weekend, this past weekend, I told you guys I was headed out. I headed out to celebrate my best friend, which I want to give her a shout out because I didn't get a chance on the show to give her a happy birthday. So happy birthday, Dina. Love you, mean it. This was the trip I was telling you guys I was already paid for that I almost didn't go to.
Yeah.
Because of circumstances. You know, I felt guilty, but best friend was like, girl, you coming to celebrate me. And I know her. Listen, she is a princess. Okay. So listen, on her birthdays, I know my birthdays are really special to me, but her birthdays, I was looking at old pictures and it's like, girl, I've been to mostly all of her birthdays, and the ones I didn't go to, she never let me forget that I wasn't there. So it was just me and her, and you know, we had a really good time. It was nice. We made the most of it. Soft girl. Let me ask this question to you, Baba, before we get to Trump and friends here in Georgia. The Fed. See, I was about to ask a question, and the Fed stopped me.
But you know what though? I forgot that it was about to die, and I meant to say at the like when we rolled the intro, I was like, "Ooh, y'all need to change my camera battery," and I forgot. I just had to show my gayness real quick, child. That's all it is.
And I have a question, and for anybody who's watching right now, a lot of the men, I want you to answer this, or whoever, right?
You gonna answer? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Ask him before I get my battery. Yeah.
Okay, Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
Told a guy I went to Cancun, and the guys that were in my story see that I went to Cancun. Why was everybody like, "Oh, you went to Cancun"? Cancun, huh? Only with your best friend? You dating your best friend or something?
Wait, what?
You can't tell me 2 women went to Cancun and then y'all ain't meet up with nobody? Everybody knows what goes on in Cancun.
So,
what are you talking about? I don't know. We literally got there. We even tried to do what the kids are doing, all the fun people in like the city area. We got into an Uber and went to the city area and told the Uber to take us home.
Y'all been feeling it?
All the people there? Ugh. If I want y'all, my life is was on fire. On fire. You think I want to go and be around mad people? I wanted relaxation. Me and my best friend are more soft girl vibes, but at the soft girl vibes we're gonna throw ass. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna do that. Having a body to body experience with people is not comfortable for me. If you want to do Atlanta stuff, why would you go to another country or whatever to do Atlanta stuff?
Right.
So massages on the beach, karaoke at the resort,
which was so dope. I saw that.
Hookah lounge in the middle of nowhere. Like the pool. That's the stories. You got to go on the page.
I was about to say, is that Rebecca?
That's me, guys.
Damn, Becca.
Thank you so much. That's me yesterday hosting the wedding.
You was cute. Ooh, let me go get my battery. Hold on.
That's my brother and I. No, but you got to go on the page, David. You got to show them what's on the page, David. Yeah, show them what's on the page. This is karaoke. This is after tequila. You go ahead and mute it. You know we're gonna do things for that. Well, not really, because that's a karaoke. I don't know.
Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade.
Listen, you go for people who go on vacations and go. No, go ahead. No, it's gonna get good. It's me coming in the front like,
with somebody.
He's my best friend singing that as well. He's my biggest support. I think enjoying when you go to a resort, people go to the resort and just go and take pictures and leave. I think when you go to a resort, especially in my financial circumstances, I think it's for you to enjoy what you got going on at the resort. They have things, they have programs, they have all this stuff. Yeah. They had a spa. They had a lot of things that you can actually do at the resort. And then they can walk you through things that you can do outside of the resort. So that to me, we also, because my best friend, she did karaoke and she chose From the Windows to the Wall.
Yes, indeed. That would have been me.
Yes, listen. and listen, she told the people, I need y'all to clap your hands. We got the people to really enjoy. And it was funny because there's a video on my page as well where I started off, and I started off her, because I did a montage for her birthday. And I started off and I had the crowd saying, "Go Dina, go Dina, it's your birthday, it's your birthday." So did. The man was like, it's that one right there. Scroll up right with the right above. Left. I was cute right there too, though, in the green. I am not gonna hold you. I came through with skin. This was a restaurant called, I don't even remember the name, but it was a nice restaurant. You can see a little underboob sweat there as well. It was hot. It was hot. It was hot. But she was giving leg and thigh. But the video over is, we're going to do to play the montage. Go ahead. All right, now we're gonna get dinged. Now we're gonna get dinged. But this is her. Isn't she a hottie? This is her. She just turned 33. She's like, listen, yes.
Girl,
that's called the Mayan sacrifices she did, honey. That's called the Mayan sacrifices she did. Listen. Oh, okay.
Right, we do. Child, just
Listen,
the
all
random
right.
non-copyright shit we get dinged.
Well, okay, I didn't know. Well, see, this is what we did on like literally at the place. There was a restaurant. We enjoyed the restaurants on the resort. Enjoyed the like. There are things that, listen, if you paid your money to go to a resort, like, don't go out, but don't do too much. Like, don't like be financially, fiscally responsible.
Yeah, right.
You know. So that's what I was saying. But we enjoyed our time. I really needed it. It was celebrating her birthday, but y'all know, with my circumstances at the moment, I felt guilty for going to enjoy myself. But it was
shouldn't,
like,
Becca. Because you know what? Let me tell you something. When you having a hard ass time and some shit has happened to you, sometimes you got to go ahead and, like, you know what? I'm still going to stick to my plan and do what I need to do. It's been a few things. When I went to Disney World for my birthday, child, some came out. I'm just like, I'm not going to have no money to do this.
While my best friend twerks in the background, he's telling his story.
Right.
Get it off the screen.
So it was just like, when I tell you, I'm like, I'm not going to be able to afford this. But I'm like, you know what? It is my 44th birthday. This is what I want to do. I want to do something for myself. So I said, F paying rent on time. Rent going to be late. I don't give a damn. They'll be okay. Carno, I want to do something for myself and go have fun because I freaking deserve it. Everything that I've done for everybody else and a lot of people, I'm going to do something for me. And granted, when I did that, then still got a DJ bookings and everything else where all the money was replaced. So I'm still good. But you got to do that sometimes. You're going through shit. You have to do something for yourself and love on yourself and make yourself feel good.
Yeah,
you got to.
No, seriously. And it's so crazy because I was stressing, but when I got on the plane, everything was so smooth, right?
Yeah.
Well, everything was so smooth. I was afraid because the flight that I took was not Delta. When you don't take Delta, you start to see red. Like, oh my God. But we remained calm. Took me to and from. We had great service. We met great people. So you know how when you go to a resort, whether you're there for 2 days, 4 days, there's going to be another group of people there that you just align with, and they're going to be your best friends. These same people, they're Black, and of course, Black folks see Black folks. What we gonna do, Black folk, and then we're gonna. So we went and we went on the excursions together. We chilled together. They even celebrated her together. So it was nice because they had a sister. They brought their sister who was celebrating her birthday. So it was it was a couples resort. So, but that's what I was saying. The guys were thinking I was there doing something crazy, and that's because guys come to Cancun. They must come to Cancun and do crazy things because I don't understand why it was the whole thing.
I'm trying to see where that comes from because it's Cancun. It's not Vegas, bitch. It's Cancun.
Yeah.
People don't come there. It's like it's Cancun. If you go to Jamaica and do stuff like that,
you can do soft. Even in Jamaica, I didn't know anything about the rafting thing.
Oh my gosh!
I went and it was fine for me. And I came home and it was like, ho, you's a ho. Your mama's a hoe. He's a hoe. I'm like, how? What happened? And I saw what was going viral, and I'm like, that was not my experience. And I believe for everybody, you choose your experience when you go out. I don't live that life, and I don't no shade to nobody who want to just do it, but do not think that that's all. All the guys are like, if my girl ever go to Cancun, if my girl ever go to Jamaica, if my girl, she better not ever be on no.
Then you got some trust issues, my guy. Like, what's going on? Because if my significant other say, hey, me and the girls or the fellas, we going out the country, to go have fun. Okay, go ahead. Because granted, I'm gonna be taking my own trip. Go have fun. That's the whole point. You can't. That's why. Whole conversation for another day. Ninjas ain't shit. Let me stop.
Yeah, That's it. But me and my girlfriend served looks. This is what we do on vacation. You serve looks. We weren't trying to get drunk. And when we even attempted to, it was like, ooh, if I take another drink, won't be too good for tomorrow. We trying to wake up in the morning early. We did that every morning. We do that naturally anyway. Like we did nice things. We did a lot of great things. Don't get me wrong. We're going to be the first ones on the dance floor at any place we go to. We're going to do all that. But to me, we graduated from the Florida A&M University, homecoming alone-ish, body to body. These experiences we've already had. Club, I want to enjoy the music. I want to get my drink and not be pushed around. I don't want these young girls, and no offense to them because I shop there too, but I don't want you guys in your Shein shoes to be stomping on my toes just to get by. I don't need it.
Right.
I don't need that. It's okay. I will be the 33-year-old woman on the side two-stepping. That's all right. I had a long day back in the United States. I don't need to be out of the country. Stress like that. Club atmosphere. People smoking weed in my face. People pushing me around. Me scared if I'm going to get hit in the head with a bottle. I don't need that. I need rest with a little bit of twerk on the side.
Because when I tell you, when we went the resort, that's it. We stayed on the resort. We did one excursion, and that was ATV riding, which was fun. And I was cool. After that, man, I'm going to go back to the resort, get drunk, go have fun, be straight.
Because you paid for it. It ain't free.
You paid for it. It ain't free. So
now you're going to pay more money outside.
Exactly. You really will. Now, of course, when we did our excursion, we thought it was, at this time I was still married. So I thought my husband and I were going to, like, it was just going to be us. But we get on the van, like we pull up to the next resort, y'all, all the black, like, they must have planned this because it's like 10 to 15 black people at the same, like, they planned
it's like
this.
We're always together because I think our excursion was predominantly black too. Two white folks.
Look, there were no white folks with us. And when I tell you, it was just like the best time ever because like everybody was doing zip lining too. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going to stay on the ground because I'm not zip lining. I'm going to do ATV again. No, you got to come with us. Okay. And they just tell me, you got to come with us. And while they just steadily just strapping my ass into all this equipment, I'm like, so y'all want my fat ass to get on this zip line and go what now? I did it. It was fun. It was an experience.
You did zip line?
I did. It was.
I did the cenote.
Yes, it was the cenote experience too. When I tell you, Rebecca, if you look at the video, because I have it somewhere, my face the whole time was like,
because I couldn't touch the floor, it made me crazy.
Yes.
And my best friend was freaking out. If she freak out, I'm gonna freak out. Look, she came to me and I had to be like, she's holding on to me. She got her legs around me, and I'm like, we're gonna get there. She's so nervous. She's doing it to her hand. It's taking us this way. I'm like, we're gonna make it. We didn't move a place. The tour guy was like, Dina. He came and saved Dina, and I was like, I'm out of here.
You was in the water?
I was
in the cenote?
In the cenote, there was fish.
You got in the cenote? You got in there?
I got in there.
Child, no.
I could not touch the floor, so I can feel myself starting to get crazy.
Yeah,
the one girl next to me, she was like, I'm not gonna look down. And now I'm like, I was like, don't go crazy, Rebecca. Don't go crazy. So then, hachoo. I was trying to sneeze. But no, I started hyperventilating. And then I'm like,
really?
So then I had the life vest. And I was trying to, that was making me, and then I said, just calm down. So then I started swimming like the Little Mermaid, but in place. But then I looked down again, and then I was like, I got to get out of here.
Nah, Charlie. Nope, Rebecca. I'm good. When I tell you, they were like, yeah, y'all gonna get us a cenote. I'm like, now that is what I'm not gonna do because I can't swim. I don't trust the life vest, and I can't touch the bottom either. I'm not getting in there. Y'all can have fun. Now that, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. No, I did it. I did a cenote. It's my second time doing the cenote. The first one, we had to travel God knows how far. I did too much on that first one. I was so depressed that year. That was 2021.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I remember you were
Yeah.
when you went. I do
Yeah.
remember that. Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm just gonna go by myself. And I went, y'all, and I 2 hours away from the resort. I mean, from the airport. Random
Oh,
driver done got me. Don't get me wrong. It was like when I say got me, he didn't get me. He had to take me over there. But
oh,
don't get me wrong. Like it was a beautiful resort. I met beautiful people. But I was not happy. That was sad. This time, I mean, look, fire is all in my life.
yeah.
But enjoyed a wonderful time. I think I'm more.
That's really good.
I have to stay at peace, and I can connect with my peace easier than back then. So this is really, all in all, the trip was beautiful. And happy birthday, 33rd birthday to Dina.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Absolutely. Good job. Happy birthday, Dina.
Happy birthday, Dina. And look, meanwhile, Dina was on the show just shaking ass. That's how y'all met Dina.
Okay. Look, last time I went over there, child, they thought that me and my ex-husband was football players.
See? Oh, I
The
talked
white
about
people
that
got in the car.
too. I talked about that the
Are
other
you
day.
guys famous? You look like you're dressed so nice because we had on polos and like maybe some khaki shorts. I'm like, are you guys famous? We're like, yeah, we're football players. I knew it. You guys were like, what team you play for? I play for the Bengals.
You see? That is what I'm talking about. So listen to me. Who was I talking to? I was talking about this on Leftist Mafia. I was so sleepy, y'all. I actually pulled up. You guys should go watch it. I was there at 11:30. It was a late show. Look, I slept past the show.
Really?
Yes. Woke up at 11:30. Oh my goodness. Mike was like, get on. Like, you can still get on. Matt was like, still get on. And I was like, okay. So we talked about that though. They had Kerr on there, who's the big black guy as well.
Okay.
And he was talking and he was saying how a lot of people, and I was telling him how I go hiking and white people will look at my brother and say, my brother and his best friend, and say, hey, wow, big guys. What position do you guys play? Kerr was like, you tell them, I forgot what he said, but it was hilarious. But he said they should have said the position that something, whatever. But my brother looked at them and was like, what do you mean? My brother is looked like that. He's like, well, what do you mean by that? They're like, come on, you must play football. Big guys like you. He's like, no, I don't get it. My brother will literally make you feel dumb. I'm not. It's like, well, tap brother on my back. You boys be easy. It's like,
you boys be easy.
My brother pushes it. Don't play because my brother now he got to mollywop you because
Lord.
it's just crazy. But these people will come up to you, no respect. Hey, what position you play for? Now I could look at you and ask you what drug you're on. How many abortions have you had?
Rebecca. You and your husband are swingers, huh? You and your wife are swingers, huh? Okay.
You're sleeping with who in the church?
Okay.
All because what you look like.
All because what you look like. I'm just like my 5'8" ass play on what football team? And I wasn't that big, Rebecca. I'm just like, y'all just see some black men in a polo shirt. It's just polo. It's not like it's some YSL or some Dolce & Gabbana. It's just polo.
It's racist to me. Look, and everybody's like, you're a racist, Rebecca. I think I've been getting that all the other day. Some people were like in my comment, you're racist. Leave me alone. Anyway,
black people can't be racist, girl. Get the hell out of here.
You know who they saying? You know who's racist?
Who?
Donald Trump. That's how I'm just going to segue that. Donald Trump and friends, even the blacks for
Donald Trump and
I
friends.
need you guys to understand what happened down here in the state of GA, the good old ATL, Georgia. ATL, Georgia. What do we do for piece of A-Town?
A-Town down. Hey.
Listen, not ATL. Okay, where Sierra and them are from. Okay, where Ludacris was down here, you know. Okay, where Usher was over there skating. Okay, latest is Summer Walker and them. Okay, just found out that what's his name? I didn't even know was from Atlanta. Okay.
Who?
I forget his name, and he's a rapper. Is it 21?
Oh, 21 Savage? Yeah, he from Atlanta too.
He raised from yeah. I was like, I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah.
But this Atlanta, that Atlanta where 5 Points used to be at, where you used to go to 5 Points, get your nails done for $10, go across the street and get the Asian food, go next door, get you 2 packs of good weave, chocolate bundle weave. That's what the brand was called, chocolate. Get you 2 bundles for about 40 bucks. Then head over to the train where somebody's going to trick you out of the $50 you just took out of the ATM. Why? Because they did this little ball trick. And they said, I bet you can't get the ball, and your stupid behind felt pressured, and you took that $50 and you lost.
Rebecca, what you know about that 5 Points? Rebecca, what is you?
Maybe I know everything. My sister is literally from here. So, well, I would say she's from here because she's been here since she was 18. But yeah, no, I know it all. With the underground, baby.
Yes, indeed. When the underground was the real goddamn underground.
Where your lemon pepper wings are lemon pepper wings.
Oh, Mr. Old Atlanta.
So that Atlanta, before they started talking really, really fast, it was more like, hey, it was more like that. Now it's like a high pitch. I don't know why they do that. Back in the day, it was more understanding. Okay, it was more, hey, shout it, hey, shout. It was more like that.
I got the they got them
goddamn foot dragging, like those things. I remember that. Now I don't even understand a thing. I went to get my bags the other day at the airport, and I told the guy, hey, there's 3 guys having conversations over there, and he says, they're all black, they're all from Atlanta. He says, they talking, they like, damn, goddamn, I'm like, I don't understand the thing these people are saying. So can you get my bag for me? Hey,
my bag.
Hey, Shaw. He's like, you need to get $5 for that. I said, but you work here. I'm just messaging. I said, okay, can I get my bag? Thank you. The new Atlanta is crazy. Anywho, in the new Atlanta, Fannie Willis,
girl,
the DA here, the same Fannie Willis that actually schooled us on what RICO is. RICO.
RICO.
That put Young Thug behind bars for about how long now? It's been a year.
Child, it seemed like it might be 2 years. I don't know because I'm no comment.
Okay,
that's all I can say is no comment. Because
so this same Fannie Willis actually went ahead and put those charges to work, bringing the indictment against Trump and friends, anybody who was allegedly involved in interfering with the election process, the voting process here in Atlanta, the people wanting to stop it, claiming that Donald Trump did not lose the election.
Look at this crazy ass.
Here are the people lined up. These are the mugshots. And I can tell you the Travion at the bottom. Remember we were talking about Travion? Let me see if I can get these names. David, do we have the names? Because
help a little crazy, bruh.
But the one in the center, because I'm gonna get to everybody. Yeah. But the one in the center, the black man, I'm gonna get his name for you guys right now. But
is it Harrison Floyd, right?
Is it Harrison Ford? Because that's somebody
Harrison Ford or Floyd. It's either Ford or Floyd.
Floyd, because Harrison Ford
is the white man.
Actor, but Harrison Ford, I think, was also in the show Scandal. Anywho, he was. Everybody else took their mugshot and went out. This man without bond.
Till I talked about it this morning because I'm just like, you the only one black man, only black man.
The only 2020 defendant held without bond in Georgia. The sole defendant ordered held without bond in Donald Trump's sweeping 2020 election conspiracy case was also recently charged with assaulting an FBI agent. Harrison Floyd, the former director of the group Black Voices for Trump. That's what it was. Black Voices for Trump is one of the 19 faces that we just saw who turned themselves in at Fulton County Jail in Atlanta, like we just said a million times, under the suspicion, the conspiracy theory that Donald Trump did not win the election. Floyd is known as Willie Lewis Floyd III. Willie Lewis Floyd III. He was booked on Thursday on charges of conspiracy to solicit false statements and writing, influencing witnesses, and violating the state's Racketeer, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations Act, aka RICO. All of the other defendants have posted bond. All of the other defendants have posted bond. Stephen Lee, an Illinois pastor, was the final defendant arrested and released Friday morning. But Floyd, but Willie Lewis Floyd III
locked up,
won't let me out. Floyd remains jailed as of Friday afternoon due to not having a prearranged bond set like the others. And why? Why must we? Why? Ooh. Why? It sounds about why to me. Yes, there's a black woman. She's a PR. She knows a lot of things. I'm pretty sure she had some connections and things of that sort. But
and you know she's Kanye's former publicist as well.
Also
too.
R. Kelly's. So why?
And also R. Kelly's. Girl.
Why? Why?
That's why she looked the way she do.
All of them are pretty much free. They got money, but why didn't the Black Voices for Trump man? I want to know what happened with him, because you guys can't tell me that it does not sound suspicious that he's the only one that does not have one. And the woman, Travion, she's giving full action psychopath.
Psychopath.
David, you're checking in?
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it's too. I'm not gonna have time to type it. So, according to official reports, the DA actually warned him, like told him to come to their office to negotiate. He didn't negotiate anything. He didn't reach out or anything. He just showed up, and so purportedly that's the reason why he's behind. And everyone else supposedly negotiated a bond, and he did not make any attempts supposedly. So I guess when he showed up, they just processed him and kept him in because there was no amount. I guess I don't know.
What you got going on in your background?
You beat me too.
I'm trying to listen to you, but baby, what you watching? How you working for us and watching something?
That's my lo-fi.
Oh, okay. That's what this sounds like. What's that? Doom, doom. I mean, it was kind of calming, no.
Anywho, no, all of these defendants, I wanted to go ahead and list them off by name like I did last time, but I cannot find the names.
David, he had put the slide up. He had all the names on there. David, you got the other slides, like it was like two different slides where they had their names up. David, you still got that one? Okay, he had one setback. He's pulling it up now.
So, with all that being said, while he does that, Donald Trump also made sure, and David, if you have any clips of the debate, I want you to pull some of those. Donald Trump literally did this whole thing after he got arrested after the fact from the debate. The debate was we did the debate coverage on Wednesday. We did a merger with a few of the people who I do Leftist Mafia with. We all did our own platforms, and we did Like It or Not with the merger with them. So, because we were going to do it here solo, but we ended up doing like a full family joint. And so we were watching it starting off. It was like, oh, okay, it's about to get hot in here. And then it got so dull. Like it was
really
the things that we expected to see. It was like, no, Vivek didn't do what he needed to do. And I feel like Vivek was very theatrical. So that was it. But let me do a roll call real quick, and then we can get to those clips. If we can get some of them. Stephen Lee.
That's the pastor.
Because I can't see a thing. Stephen
Reverend.
Look,
Oh, there we
Here we
go.
go. Stephen Lee, Robert Cheeley, Misty Hampton, Jeffrey Klex, Travion Kuti, Sean Steele, Michael Ramone or Roman, Harrison Floyd, Mark Meadows. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Cindy Powell, Rudy Giuliani, Jenna Ellis, Kathy Lathan, David Finger, Shafter, Schaefer, Chesebro, Ray Smith, John Eastman, Scott Hall. They're all white names.
They're extremely white.
Free them for sure.
We got the real mugshots. David, you still got the other pictures, David?
Free them. Free all of them. They're free. But let me tell you about Travion. I know it took some work for Travion. And I know it took some work for it's gonna take. Why is that man still in jail though?
Why is that man still in jail?
Why?
They're like, we gonna show you today.
Anywho,
I'm waiting for David.
Donald Trump took this moment, made sure to make it theatrical as always. Donald Trump is going to be about actors. He's going to be about television. He's going to be about his coin. He's going to utilize this to start building the base that is purely. Oh Lord, it is definitely Gotham City.
It's giving Gotham City vibes, child. Because this happened look just like Catwoman. Trump as the Joker is perfect. Giuliani as the Penguin is just, all of them. It's
giving it all. It's giving it all. But just like this, Donald Trump wishes that he was the main character in the story.
He sure does.
He's creating that. And honestly, it works in his favor when it works in his favor. People know him to be a businessman, but also an entertainer. And what he does is take this opportunity to entertain. Fani Willis is doing what she needs to do, I guess, especially because it caused so much chaos here. People's lives were put on literally poll workers who just were doing their job. Their information, they were doxxed by Trump supporters, by people who are state leaders in some way, shape, or form. People who have these jobs and people who are well respected were exchanging information of poll workers, going to the polls and threatening poll workers.
Yeah.
Because of the conspiracy about the election. And so Donald Trump took this moment after Fani Willis, who is a DA here, who made sure that she's going to go after each of them, put a timestamp on when they need to come and put in their mugshots and all of the above. And you know what he did? He made a whole movie out of it, per se. Came down, whistleblowed and said that they're after him, stated that he'll show up, showed up, made it a movie, made sure that he was one of the last big names, because it was his face, to show up, and did a whole press release. Before that, knowing that the debate was there, he didn't show up for the debate. He partnered with Tucker Carlson for an exclusive interview that dropped simultaneously as the debate were going on. Okay? And so Donald Trump takes it as a joke. It's a circus right now. As I watched, and David, if you have any of the clips, any clip from, because I feel like any clip that you pull from the debate will have a story. Because watching it, you had what's the man's name that was on there? Tim Scott, right? Is it Scott? Tim Scott.
Tim Scott. Yeah,
he was on there, and the treatment. Oh, we see how they're treating the Black voices for Trump. The treatment. Thank you, David. The treatment that Tim Scott got on there, it was like ridiculously racist. Not only that, the people who were having the conversations, there were two that I didn't recognize. I know Asa, that we've covered many times for his racist policies out there in Arkansas, but there was this one guy, I think he was out of like Utah or something. I don't know, but he was on there and they were calling him Eddie Munster. And then you had who we thought would be one of the stars, Ron DeSantis. And he dropped the ball.
I heard it.
And I said, for me, I said, Ron DeSantis has a nice face. He's a nice looking guy. And he's flat. I thought he was going to have some kind of power. But the one that had the most talking points that he stole off of Twitter I feel like, was Vivek. Vivek came out hard like, hey, listen, somebody else I had my eye on during the Republican shit show. It was Nikki Haley. She started off by holding Republicans accountable, not Democrats, the left, liberals, woke. She didn't do any of that. She said, y'all all here talking about, what's going on the left and stuff, but it's right here in house. It's in house. The problem is here. We are the problem. I said, oh, no, she didn't. And then it got cold. And then it got really, really cold. I said, she talked about actually even saying that men really, in a way she said this, because she had to be careful about how she said it, men really shouldn't have any say-so in the conversation about abortion. And let me tell you who's listening to her. The 2023 conservative Republican white woman. Yep. Okay? That younger woman is out here like, you know what? She right. She right about it. So she appealed to that audience. And I'm going to tell you right now, that audience is growing. The days of, talking about how you are barefoot and pregnant, cooking for your man to come home type of things. That conservative woman, she's still there, but she's blending with there's some modern aspects to it. And I think abortion actually relates to that as well. Speaking about your abortions or being capable of having an abortion is, for the Republicans, you can't do that. But now the conversation may be had because of Nikki Haley. I don't think she's going to win. She has a vagina. No, she's not going to win. So, but let's take a look at a few of these clips, and then we'll dissect.
Handed COVID-19 by locking down this economy. It was a mistake. It should have never happened. And in Florida, we led the country out of lockdown. We kept our state free and open. And I can tell you this, as your president, I will never let the deep state bureaucrats lock you down. You don't take somebody like Fauci and coddle him. You bring Fauci in, you sit him down, and you say, Anthony, you are fired.
Shut the fuck up. I'm
sorry.
Ooh, girl, I hate that man.
How do you use Donald Trump's talking point?
Like
you're fired.
Just like you straight up stole that shit.
I was embarrassed. I was like, "Oh, that's what you came with." Not only that,
ooh, I hate that.
You were upset that he closed down what? Like people were dying. I think you forget that, Ron DeSantis, but again, the crowd that he was speaking to.
And then especially in his own state, have one of the highest goddamn COVID death rates in the goddamn country.
And right now, the COVID numbers are rising.
Not to mention leprosy. We're not gonna talk about leprosy. We talked about it last week, but leprosy too. God damn.
It's happening. So that is literally that's Ron DeSantis on COVID. But for me, Ron DeSantis he was wearing an oversized suit.
Yeah.
All of that, like I thought he had some kind of je ne sais quoi as far as like a younger, like fresh face kind of guy. To me, they came there was like, no, Rebecca, he's not handsome. He has a good face. No?
He has a face that like you could want to put a bat to. And then you come in with this big head ass motherfucker.
Jimmy Neutron
that head came in like this.
Vivek came in. Hey, here go.
I'm sorry.
Here go Vivek going in. Vivek is going in, I believe, on Ron DeSantis. Let's take a listen.
He would be a cute white man. I don't know if he just shut the hell up.
You see what I'm saying? He's a handsome guy. He is a handsome guy. Ronaldo DeSantis. He's handsome. No, play the Vivek one. So Vivek is also a candidate for presidency, and let's take a look for the conservatives, for the right, for the Republicans. Just waiting on that.
And paid for.
Let us be honest as Republicans. I'm the only person on the stage who isn't bought and paid for, so I can say this. The climate change agenda is a hoax. The climate change agenda is a hoax. And we have to declare independence for it.
the reality is the anti-carbon agenda is the wet blanket on our economy. And so the reality is more people are dying of bad climate change policies than they are of actual climate change.
First of all, somebody with a head like that said you're not buying.
That goddamn head, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something about Vivek. He said all of this, and what's crazy is that climate change was a hoax. I'm like, you can go as hard as you want to and say that nobody was bought and sold on here. Everything that you're saying are talking points that you got from social media. You started out of the gate with this young, vibrant, I'm gonna come at y'all type way. And then as you started to move on, as each talking point that I heard was a talking point that I've seen from a far right millennial on social media.
Wow.
Everything that he said, it's something that this got so boring to the fact that because we've heard everything that everyone said, we can call it. We called everything that everybody's going to do. Tim Scott was actually asked by the moderators, Tim Scott, were you bought and sold?
Like
that black man was asked, were you bought and sold? He was also told, Tim Scott, you only have this amount of minutes. That man said, and ding, they moved on. He didn't even finish a statement.
Oh,
they went to him about twice in the whole thing. Every time he spoke up, they were being nice and nasty to other people who were speaking over them, the moderators. But Tim Scott tried, and they were like, if somebody don't come get this ER, shut up. Oh, I just felt like, sir, get your dignity or whatever is left of it and get out of there.
Oh gosh.
Vivek. And I said this might be offensive to some, but the same way they asked Tim Scott, were you bought and sold? And they specifically only asked Tim Scott, the moderator said that. Were you bought and sold? They said the audience looks at you, Vivek, while you over here trying to do these white talking points. They look at you as the people who committed the crime of 9/11. They don't care where you're from if it's not even related to that place. You fit the description to them. The ignorance. You're not American to them. So, and then he gonna say, I'm the only one on stage. Vivek said this. I'm the only one on stage. Black, white, Republican, Democrat, or whatever. No, he said black, white, big or small. I'll just say that. But he said, I'm the only one on stage. Black, white. And I'm like, you're not black or white, baby.
You're neither.
You want to be so white. It's so crazy. But anyhow,
he do like Jimmy Neutron, bro.
Let's take a look at one of these short-lived, small, only rare appearances of Tim Scott on abortion during the debate.
We cannot let states like California, New York, and Illinois have abortions on demand up until the day of birth. That is immoral. It is unethical. It is wrong. We must have a president of the United States who will advocate and fight for, at the minimum, a 15-week limit. I am 100% pro-life conservative. I have a 100% pro-life record. I got to tell you, though, we must fight for life. Our Declaration of Independence says our Creator gave us inalienable rights that include life. That is a list. That is an issue we must solve. We can't leave it to Illinois. We can't leave it to Minnesota. We can't leave it to Illinois. We must solve that issue with a 15-week limit at a minimum.
We can't leave it to Illinois. We can't leave it to Illinois. It got crazy. What was he talking about?
He got another one. He got a bat face. I don't know what a bat face is. It's a face.
Nobody had anything to say for Tim Scott. Nobody remembered him, and he's the spot in the room.
You know, they always have to have that one black candidate. It's like over the last few elections, they always have to have that token black guy. It was, what's the man name? Herman Cain? Not Herman Cain. That's the one that died, right?
Walker?
Huh?
Herschel Walker. Oh, you mean for president?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Herschel. Yeah, it
He
was
was not going for
Cain,
president. Herschel was going for
senator.
mhm.
Just the Ben Carson. Thank you,
Yeah,
Ben
Ben
Carson.
Carson.
Hmm.
It's a
Now we
sad,
got
sad
Tim
thing.
Scott.
Somebody said you're trying to be like President Obama. Who said that? Former Vice President Pence, and he was actually the most together. He started off a little weak,
Yeah,
but he Vice President Mike Pence looked over at Vivek and told Vivek, "You want to be Obama so bad." He said, "No, you." And then Vivek threw a tantrum, and it got crazy. Yeah,
really?
it was just. Meanwhile, when Mike Pence was speaking, the moderators tried to quiet him down. He was looking like, "I don't give a damn." Oh, here I go. Here I go.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah,
Looking like, "I
camera's
don't
hot.
give a damn. I don't care. It's me speaking." And they call him Mr. Vice President. They call him the camera's on you.
Yeah, it just looked like it was not the best. I was DJing that night. I'm kind of glad I did DJ and didn't join, because I would have been like, okay, this is boring.
No, it was so boring. Ben left.
Look, I was there for that part. I'm like, when Ben pieced out, I'm like, oh yeah, Rebecca's about to be shortly thereafter.
I said, yeah, y'all boys be easy. This sounds like a white conversation. I'm out of here.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
I got nothing to say about this. This is stuff, but even then, when I was speaking with my leftist mafia crew, and they were just like, "There's really nothing that we can go off of." It was draining because we waited up for something of substance, at least something substantial. We got nothing. The only person I can say that Nikki Haley was giving us something to work with, but she's a woman, and I say woman because identity politics. She's a woman. And she's a conservative. She's on the right. And she's finally embracing who she really is, because her name ain't even really Nikki. I think she's from somewhere else too. She talked about the war. She said how she had to pack her husband up, I think it was 4 months or 4 weeks ago, and drop him off so that he could go serve. I said,
what's
now,
she dropping him off to?
How old is he? Who is she married to? Who is she dropping off? At what war? Where? She said she had to drop him off so that he can serve. So there was a bingo card, you guys, it's 11/11, Make-A-Wish. There was a bingo card that we all had. And I pray that everybody has a blessed day. And it was the Republican debate bingo card. If we can get that. And so it goes, pledge to pardon Trump. That happened. Crooked Joe Biden. China. Radical left. Two-tier justice system. Drag queens. Hillary Clinton mentioned. I don't know if we got there. I think it was. Child indoctrination, that was there. Prosecute Dr. Fauci, there. Biden crime family, there. Crime infested blue cities, somewhat. They said it in a different way. Woke. The upside down Democrat side. Climate hoax. Mainstream media. I don't think we got there, I think we did. Biden's age, talked about that. Assault on whatever liberties, talked about that. Election integrity, talked about that. Anti-Ukraine sentiment, keep that up. Hunter Biden, CRT. DeSantis makes a weird face. Oh my, he sure did. I wasn't really knowing that he was a weird face type of guy. Referring to insurrectionists as patriots and Soros reference and back to the blue. All of those things. So everybody who played this got bingo. Had to.
So did they mention drag queens during the debate?
They mentioned other things like
okay.
gays and stuff. Look, all of that.
Mm.
Her legal first name is Nimrita. Nimrita. Her middle name is Nikki. Kind of like Rafael Eduardo Ted Cruz. Gotta hide that non-white. Is her middle name Nikki, or is her play name Nikki? My name is Rebecca. No middle name. Azul. They call me Becky. They call me Becca. They call me Baby. They call me Tika.
Tika.
My man calls me Babe.
Wait, what?
Kind of man.
Okay, all right, girl. Same here.
My man on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Nikki Haley. Yep. Her name is Nimrata Nikki Haley. It's Nikki. Her middle name is Nikki.
Nimrata.
Mm-hmm.
So like she ought to be some kind of video game character off Mortal Kombat.
So where's her family from? You gotta scroll down for me to get that T. You gotta go to personal. Early life, right there. Early life. Haley was born Nimrata Nikki Randahwa.
Oh, she was born in yes, she was born in South Carolina.
Haley's parents moved from India to Canada. Okay.
Yeah. At the top it says she was born at a Bamberg County Hospital in Bamberg, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
To immigrant Sikh SIKH parents from Punjab, India.
Mm-hmm. She's from India.
India. Mm-hmm.
So now Vivek is sitting over. Now it's actually nice to see like Vivek and Nimrata on there together. But they act like, listen, I don't know you, you don't know me. I'm white. I represent as white. I identify as white. That's what they were giving me on stage.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure their parents are proud. After all of that, they're here representing in American politics, but in the way that they're representing is crazy. What they're representing does not for their parents with what the Republicans and what the rights policies are, their parents their parents from back then wouldn't benefit. Right now, their parents had to work 17,000 jobs than a regular American. She had to go ahead and go by her middle name so that she can be more Americanized. I remember for me, when people used to have to say my last name, I allowed them to say it in a way that made them feel it was American enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because that made me feel I would be accepted. I wanted a name like Williams. Dixon. Peters.
What's David's last name?
It started with a Grossman.
Oh, yeah.
Grossman. It's Grossman, ain't it? It's G-R-O-S.
Grossman.
Okay. That's pretty white.
I
don't know anybody black.
I was going to say
Thompson. I did. I wanted that so I can blend in. And then people were calling me like, hey, Becky. You know? But then I was just like, girl, please. You don't fit in. So now Nikki's coming home at the age of 51. How old is her husband that she dropped off?
Damn, not this dropped off.
She said that during the speech. She said, I dropped him off. She said, I dropped him off. Oh, y'all.
And you know what? It's funny because one thing that I'm starting to get into now is I want to trace back my last name, my lineage, because I want to see how far back I can get before I hit a wall with my ancestors, because some of these names that we were given ain't really ours. So I'm like, I want to go back and see what my real name is. So I've been starting to do some research on that, man. Ancestry, DNA,
okay.
Yeah, there's another one that I just saw called 10 Million Names, I think it is. And they're this group, black group, that they started putting together resources, and this webpage you go to, and they start putting together resources and other sources that you can go to and tell you where to check at to see who your ancestors were and see how far back you can go. Only thing you really need is to start like talking to your older family members, let's say mom and dad, getting information from them, and then working yourself back. So it is some leg work, but I'm interested in
So you
stuff
don't
like
think that they're gonna take your stuff and give it to the AI?
I'm sure they would. I mean, that's with everything now, even like with the DNA and me or the 23 and me, you know, doing that stuff, it puts it into that national database. So it's already there. But with this stuff, it just depends on how far you go into it. Because with this one, like I said, you got to talk to your parents and everybody first to find out like more information. But then it's like going down to like the county records place and finding like who were the last people that sold your ancestors, who they were sold to, because all that is public record. And like it's supposed to be kept like in a file or something somewhere. So I've been reading up all on this stuff, man, because I want to know.
Okay. I get it. They ain't get my information. They already took me and my ancestors. They took my ancestors from where they were supposed to be, dropped us off somewhere where we had to be the first to do what we needed to do, step up for the rest of the country. I'm tired. They won't get none of this blood.
Oh yeah, you ain't gotta get no blood, child.
Look, I say that. Look, or we talking about DNA. They ain't gonna get none of this blood. Just making up stuff. Meanwhile, I'm going to the doctor. Like, can you draw blood? I want to go ahead and make sure. Girl, listen.
They already got all your shit.
So with Nikki Haley's husband, his name is Michael Haley, William Michael Haley. They probably call him Bill. He's a commissioned officer in the South Carolina Army National Guard, who served as the first gentleman of South Carolina from 2011 to 2017. He was the first man to hold the position. This is what happened. He's going to deploy to Africa and miss much of Nikki Haley's 2024 presidential campaign. Michael Haley will soon begin a year-long deployment with the South Carolina Army National Guard to Africa, and that's according to the Associated Press. That lady said she packed him up and dropped him off. I'm sorry.
Put his ass on the plane to Africa. Rebecca, what's
It's how she said it. We were all confused. Like, who's your husband? How old is he? Like, you packed him up to drop him off where? You're 50. Now, I'm not saying that, is he 18, 20s, whatever, but he works with the National Guard. So he's not going to like he has a job with the people. But the way she tried to give it was strange. She tried to word it different. And I'm like, is she talking about her son? Or like, I don't know. But I mean, either way, he's getting deployed. Why Africa? They're providing support in the Horn of Africa. I don't trust nothing. Anywho, I'll get more information on that, guys. I'm sorry, I'm reading as you guys hear the silence. I'm reading up on who William Michael Haley is. And he seemingly, from Nikki Haley's definition, or the lack of thereof, on stage during her debate, he seemingly was a young guy who just got into some form of military, Army, National Guard, Navy, something, and was deployed. She talked about how she had to drop him off, kiss him sweet goodbyes, and what she's now going to be fighting for in a policy during her campaign. We need to know more about her husband, what he's doing in Africa, how that affects Americans, military money. How? Who was that man? She gave us nothing. But this time, on Like It or Not's Tuesday show, you will have more information. Stay tuned. All right.
William Michael Haley.
William Michael Haley.
Sounds like a serial killer.
On Tuesday, you'll find out more about, because I want to dig a little deeper in Nikki Haley. I used to talk about her a lot.
Yeah.
She
my gosh, yes.
Side by side with the NRA. Nikki got there, Haley. Same one. Always talking about great gun policies, always sticking around for the NRA. NRA actually backed her most recently. And now so many of the things that she's saying is strangely almost like she's balancing, where it's like a lot of the things that I said I supported, I'm not sure if I'm going to support them during this campaign, but maybe after I'll hit you with the gotcha. I don't know. Regular politician stuff.
Right.
Anywho, anybody who's watching right now on YouTube, if you are here because you want to be, if you are here because you remember to watch on Saturday, one Saturday morning, if you remember to get here, if you wanted to tune in and catch up with the BBC with Bubba, if you wanted to just see what Saturdays was going to be like to make sure you started your day with the best of the best, if you're here right now, we love you. If you're here right now, that means you wanted to be here. If you share this across platforms, not a crops, because we don't work in no crops. Okay, we ain't in the field. All right, across platforms, it's because you love us. Listen, because of you, we are. And go ahead. I know we forbid you guys to give on our super chats, but if that's the only way that you can give, please do. Because when we eventually get it, and we don't get all of it, but when we do eventually get it, it serves as something to go towards us continuing to build a platform, pay for programming, and get somewhere where we can finally possibly pay our producers. And that's what we want to get to.
And same with cheers and bits. I think that's on how we do at the cheers and bits is on Twitch. Yeah, same thing with that as well too.
And if you would like us to answer you directly, I know you guys like to feel shiny and you like to feel seen. Those super chats for you. Make sure that you guys send those super chats in. And I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but on the next show, send those super chats in so that we can read your comments and talk to you directly. We're also going to work on getting some time to do videos. I want preferably on our Saturday shows for us to do videos so that we can talk to you guys in person or call in. Basically, I don't want you guys, I want to see your faces too much, but I do want to hear your voices.
Exactly.
So that we can talk to you guys on Saturday for a few and just love on each other because it's been a minute. Also, for those of you who want to give to us directly, you got DJ X3C and you got Becca's voice on, I was going to say Snapchat. I don't use that. I'm tagged.
Right, so I'm like, what?
On Cash App. And listen, throw it up. I know that Roller Dragon's going to have it in the comment section, and I know that you're going to throw it up, David, for everybody, for everyone. And for those of you who've been asking how you can support me, you still can. It is the link. You can do it from RebeccaZor@gmail.com if you want to do it through PayPal, or you can go ahead and do it through Cash App. They have now went from, here's an update. They have now went from holding my account to now, because I got out of the account, they have now been garnishing a portion of my check. So, yes, they went for the check, child. I'm a criminal.
It's how that'd be the worst. Let me tell you though, the way
I'm not even. I feel like a criminal. It makes me feel.
Trust me, I know, because they got me with student loans like that, and I'm gonna hate when the shit restart with the school loans because they coming right from my check, and the only way I can get that shit stopped is like they tell you to call in and we'll work with you, and I did all that and everything, but you telling me that you want me to pay on this payment plan first for a year in addition to you garnishing my fucking check. Nah, bro, I would rather quit my job before I let you take any of my money.
Right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how
like
I feel
dead
right
ass,
now.
Becca.
They are.
Dead ass.
I looked at my check, and because I stopped them from taking it, I moved, my account or whatever. They're now taking it directly from the check.
Let me ask you, Becca, did they send you the job should have sent you, the job should have given you a notice saying that starting on XYZ date, they're going to start garnishing your check. Did they give you anything?
I believe, and I send the mail to a different location for that.
Okay.
So I believe that I have gotten mail, but I'm going to go see what it is. It doesn't matter. They've already started to garnish it.
Yeah. And that sucks, man.
I live paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, it's tough, but we're working through it. I'm not gonna let it get me down, but I appreciate the help that you guys have already done, and if you want to continue to help, please do. You can go ahead and do it through PayPal, RebeccaZor@gmail.com, or Rebecca's Voice on Cash App. I got my Cash App fixed to the right account. So listen, your help for anything. If you don't even want to help me and you want to help the show, that's still helping, because, you know, we need to pay for the programming. We need to do what we need to do. So anything here on out matters. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Head over to my personal page as well. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to be doing some great things. And yeah, Bubba, I think we're going to close out with some joy, some music. I don't know. Play something, but I got to get out of here. I am tired. I had
right, y'all.
I'm back in the strip club. That means that I'm out. The way that I'm working to make up for what's being taken away.
Child, that's what it feel like. Because when David is a fucking mess, Rebecca.
Hold on, I'm waiting for it. Where is it?
You ain't see it?
I can't see a thing.
Look on your screen, Rebecca. Look at the screen.
I'm looking at the screen. It's just a circle.
What do you mean it's just a circle?
Oh.
You seen that? What's the trend going now? She's like, you know what it is when you
David,
get some D. It's D.
David. I'm getting out of here. I love y'all. I mean it. And again, sun is out and we're feeling okay. I hope you have a really good day. Bye, guys.
Oh, I hate y'all so much, man. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much again for tuning in this morning. We greatly love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Again, if you can, man, please, Becca's Voice on Cash App, DJ X3C on Cash App, Benjamin BPD 2018. Shout out to Ben as well, too. And David DKG 87, man, on Cash App, man. Love y'all, mean it. Your affirmation for the day is, I am capable of creating the life I desire. I am capable of creating the life I desire. Happy Saturday, y'all. Y'all go do something great, man. Stay warm. Stay warm. Stay cool and stay hydrated. Love y'all, mean it. We will see y'all on Tuesday. Deuces. Dad jokes, culture-ish, politics. What you're hearing right now was the culmination of all of this. I started out with the mic in my hand, and I graduated to a plethora of fans. I love bringing joy to the people. It makes me feel great, makes me feel regal. I do what I do for you. 8 p.m. Friday, you know how we do. Let's go. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Let's start this damn show. Let's go.